Nothing will stand in our way. Again.
Hey everyone, I'm Bruce. Sit back and relax as today we're about to dive into 25 single-player games that are too addictive to put down. Watch at your own risk because once you hit play on these 25 single-player games, there's no turning back. We're talking high-stakes adventures, jaw-dropping combat, and stories so gripping they'll hijack your brain for days. These are the kinds of games where just one more hour turns into, where did the sun go? From open-world epics to mind-melting indies, each title on this list is engineered for maximum addiction. So, get comfy, clear your schedule, and prepare for non-stop gaming bliss. And hey, if this list ruins your free time, at least drop a like, comment, and subscribe. You'll need something to blame.
See exotic new life forms.
And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy.
Helldivers 2. We're starting strong with Helldivers 2, which is set a century after Super-Earth's triumphant victory over the cyborgs, Terminids, and Illuminate. Humanity's insatiable hunger for resources leads to the discovery of E710, a precious substance harvested from the fallen Terminids. But when containment fails, these bug-like fiends swarm our colonies, plunging the galaxy into chaos. As if that's not enough, the automatons, a relentless mechanical army, emerge from the shadows, hell-bent on wiping out humanity. Enter the Helldivers, elite shock troops deployed from orbit to reclaim our lost territories and restore order. Helldivers 2 catapults you into the heart of the action with its over-the-shoulder third-person perspective, a dynamic shift from its predecessor's top-down view. Team up with up to 3 comrades in chaotic co-op missions, where strategic planning and split-second decisions are your keys to survival. Customize your loadout with an arsenal of weapons and stratagems, powerful tools like cluster bombs, sentry guns, and shield generators that you can call in from orbit. But beware, friendly fire is always on, so coordination is crucial to avoid turning your squad into collateral damage. The game's addictive nature lies in its relentless action and the camaraderie forged in the heat of battle. Each mission is a high-stakes endeavor, with procedurally generated levels ensuring no two operations are alike. The satisfaction of overcoming overwhelming odds, coupled with the thrill of unlocking new gear and stratagems, keeps you coming back for just one more mission. The community-driven objectives and evolving galactic war narrative add depth and urgency, making every player's contribution vital to the cause.
The infected hear the voice of the Absolute, and believe it to be a god.
The Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive.
Baldur's Gate 3. Next up, we're going on an epic journey through the mystical realms of Faerun in Baldur's Gate 3, where your destiny intertwines with dark forces and heroic quests. The adventure kicks off with a bang, or rather, a squelch, as you're abducted by sinister mind flayers who implant a wriggling tadpole into your brain, threatening to transform you into one of their own. But fate has other plans. A daring escape from their tentacled clutches sets you on a path to find a cure, leading you to cross paths with a motley crew of fellow survivors, a brooding vampire spawn, a sharp-tongued cleric, and a Githyanki warrior with a chip on her shoulder. Together, you'll unravel the enigma of the Absolute, a mysterious cult sowing chaos across the land, and confront the dark urges lurking within your own soul. Ditching the old-school real-time combat, Baldur's Gate 3 embraces a turn-based system that would make any D&D fan swoon. Picture this. You're deep in a goblin-infested cave, and it's your turn. Do you charge in, swords blazing, or sneak around to drop a chandelier on their unsuspecting heads? The game's dynamic environments let you get crafty, rewarding clever tactics and creative problem-solving. And with a plethora of classes and races to choose from, plus the freedom to shape your character's moral compass, no two playthroughs are the same. Whether you're sweet-talking your way out of trouble or unleashing a fireball frenzy, the choices are all yours. Why is it so addictive, you ask? It's the intoxicating blend of rich storytelling, complex characters, and the sheer freedom to forge your own path. Every decision ripples through the world, leading to outcomes that can be wildly different each time you play. One moment, you're brokering peace between warring factions. The next, you're deciding the fate of a companion who may not be what they seem. This depth of choice and consequence keeps you glued to your screen, eager to see how your saga unfolds. Plus, the game's lush visuals and haunting soundtrack pull you deeper into its immersive world, making it oh so easy to lose track of time. Before you know it, the sun's rising, and you're whispering, just one more quest.
They'll try and stop you every step of the way. But you gotta keep moving.
Death Stranding. With this one, you get to step into the boots of Sam Porter Bridges, a rugged courier navigating a post-apocalyptic America in Death Stranding. After a cataclysmic event known as the Death Stranding, ghostly entities called Beached Things, BTs, roam the land, and a mysterious rain known as Timefall accelerates aging and decay. Society has fractured into isolated colonies, and it's up to Sam to reconnect these scattered communities by delivering essential supplies and re-establishing communication networks. Along the way, he encounters a cast of enigmatic characters, including the ethereal Amelie and the enigmatic Fragile, each with their own stories intertwined with the fate of humanity. Death Stranding offers a unique blend of action and exploration, challenging players to traverse treacherous terrains while balancing hefty cargo loads. Every step requires careful planning. Misjudge a slope, and you might find yourself tumbling down, precious packages scattering. But it's not just about lugging boxes. Players must also contend with BTs, invisible foes detectable only through a special sensor, leading to tense stealth sequences. The game introduces an innovative asynchronous multiplayer system, allowing players to leave supplies, build structures, and send messages to assist others in their own solitary journeys. The game's addictive nature stems from its immersive world and the profound sense of connection it fosters. Completing deliveries provides a tangible sense of accomplishment, and the gratitude from isolated survivors adds emotional weight to each mission. The collaborative multiplayer elements create a shared experience as you benefit from the contributions of unseen fellow players, reinforcing the game's central theme of rebuilding bonds in a fractured world. Coupled with a haunting soundtrack and stunning visuals, Death Stranding captivates players, making it easy to lose hours forging connections in its desolate yet beautiful landscape.
We got lawmen in 3 different states after us. They chased us from the west, they chased us over the mountains.
We'll need an extra gun.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Saddle up, partner, and dive into the gripping tale of Red Dead Redemption 2, where you ride alongside Arthur Morgan, a rugged outlaw with a heart as vast as the open plains. Set in 1899 as the Wild West teeters on the brink of modernity, Arthur grapples with loyalty, survival, and his own moral compass. The Van der Linde gang, his makeshift family, is on the run after a botched heist, weaving through a tapestry of betrayal, camaraderie, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. Each twist and turn in this narrative masterpiece pulls you deeper into Arthur's world, making it nearly impossible to put down the controller. But hold on to your hat, because the gameplay is where Red Dead Redemption 2 truly thrives. Ever fancied yourself a sharpshooter, a cunning hunter, or perhaps a high-stakes poker player? This game lets you be all that and more. The sprawling open world is alive with possibilities. Track elusive wildlife through dense forests, engage in thrilling shootouts in dusty towns, or simply trot through breathtaking landscapes on your trusty steed. The attention to detail is staggering, from the way Arthur's beard grows over time to the dynamic weather patterns that can turn a sunny day into a torrential downpour. Every interaction, every decision feels weighty, drawing you further into this meticulously crafted universe. Now, let's talk addiction. It's that just one more mission syndrome that keeps you glued to the screen until the wee hours. The world of Red Dead Redemption 2 is so immersive, so rich with stories and characters, that stepping away feels like leaving behind a second life. Whether you're unraveling the next chapter of Arthur's saga, stumbling upon a random encounter that leads to unexpected adventures, or simply soaking in the stunning vistas, there's always something that beckons you back. It's a testament to the game's design that even mundane tasks like setting up camp or brewing coffee feel engaging. So, if you're ready to lose yourself in a world where honor is tested and every choice matters, Red Dead Redemption 2 is your ticket to an unforgettable ride.
Hopeless. This world will come for you, and it will never stop. 1 bullet left. Who's it for?
Days Gone. Rev up your engine and brace yourself for a wild ride through the rugged terrains of post-apocalyptic Oregon in Days Gone. You step into the worn-out boots of Deacon St. John, a former outlaw biker turned drifter and bounty hunter, navigating a world ravaged by a global pandemic. This catastrophic event has transformed millions into ferocious, zombie-like creatures known as freakers. 2 years after the initial outbreak, society has crumbled, and survival hinges on your wits, combat skills, and the bond with your trusty motorcycle. Haunted by the loss of his wife Sarah, Deacon embarks on a perilous journey to find her, uncovering the remnants of humanity and battling both the infected and hostile human factions along the way. The gameplay of Days Gone is a heart-pounding blend of action-adventure and survival horror elements, set in a vast open world teeming with dynamic challenges. You'll find yourself scavenging for resources, crafting weapons, and fortifying your bike to withstand the harsh wilderness. The Freakers are not your typical slow-moving zombies. They're fast, relentless, and often hunt in massive hordes, requiring strategic thinking and stealth to evade or confront them. The game also features a dynamic weather system and a day-night cycle, which significantly impact enemy behavior and resource availability, adding layers of strategy to your exploration and combat tactics. What makes Days Gone irresistibly addictive is its immersive storytelling combined with the constant tension of survival. Every decision, from managing your bike's fuel to choosing when to engage enemies, carries weight and consequences. The richly detailed world, coupled with Deacon's personal quest for redemption and love, keeps you emotionally invested and eager to uncover what lies around the next bend. Whether it's the thrill of outrunning a horde or the satisfaction of upgrading your gear, Days Gone offers a compelling experience that keeps players coming back for more, making it a standout title in the single-player genre.
They know he is coming.
Ghost of Tsushima. Embark on a breathtaking journey through feudal Japan in Ghost of Tsushima, where you assume the role of Jin Sakai, a noble samurai thrust into chaos during the Mongol invasion of Tsushima Island in 1274. As one of the last surviving members of his clan, Jin faces an agonizing choice: uphold the honorable samurai code, or adopt unconventional tactics to repel the ruthless invaders. Guided by his uncle, Lord Shimura, Jin's internal struggle between tradition and necessity forms the crux of this gripping narrative, challenging players to navigate the blurred lines between honor and survival. The gameplay is a masterful blend of action, stealth, and exploration, set within a meticulously crafted open world. Players can engage foes head-on in intense katana duels, utilizing a deep combat system that rewards precision and timing. Alternatively, embracing the path of the Ghost allows for stealthy approaches, employing tactics like silent assassinations and strategic distractions. The island of Tsushima itself is a living, breathing entity, offering diverse landscapes, from serene bamboo forests to war-torn villages, each filled with side quests, hidden shrines, and compelling characters. The absence of traditional waypoints encourages organic exploration, with natural elements like the guiding wind and wildlife leading players to points of interest. The freedom to choose between honorable combat and stealthy tactics ensures that each encounter feels fresh and personalized. The richly detailed environment, dynamic weather, and day-night cycles enhance the sense of immersion, making it easy to lose oneself in the beauty and peril of Tsushima. The game's dedication to authenticity, from the clashing of swords to the rustling of leaves, coupled with a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, creates an experience that lingers long after the screen fades to black. It's this harmonious blend of story, setting, and gameplay that makes Ghost of Tsushima not just a game, but a journey worth undertaking.
The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
God of War. Here you meet Kratos, the once mighty Spartan godslayer, now navigating the icy realms of Norse mythology in God of War. Gone are the days of relentless vengeance. Kratos now seeks a quieter life, raising his young son, Atreus, in the secluded wilds of Midgard. But tranquility is fleeting. Following the death of his wife, Faye, father and son embark on a profound journey to honor her final wish, scattering her ashes from the highest peak across all realms. This quest becomes a tapestry of discovery, as Atreus learns about his divine heritage, and Kratos confronts the ghosts of his tumultuous past. Their path is fraught with mythical beasts, enigmatic gods, and challenges that test the very fabric of their bond. Kratos wields the Leviathan Axe, a versatile weapon imbued with frost magic, capable of devastating melee attacks and satisfying ranged throws. Combat is a dance of strategy and brutality, demanding precise timing and tactical thinking. Atreus isn't just a tag-along. His archery skills and innate magic provide invaluable support, allowing for dynamic father-son combat synergies. Beyond the battlefield, The world beckons with intricate puzzles, hidden realms, and side quests that delve deep into Norse lore. The seamless single-shot camera work ensures an immersive experience, drawing players into a world that's as beautiful as it is perilous. The game's addictive allure lies in its rich storytelling and the evolving relationship between Kratos and Atreus. Each revelation about their intertwined destinies propels the narrative forward, making it hard to step away. The combat system is both challenging and rewarding, encouraging players to master its nuances and experiment with various abilities and gear. Exploration is equally compelling. The lush landscapes, hidden secrets, and intricate lore create a world that begs to be fully uncovered. Black Myth Wukong, RPG that reimagines the legendary Chinese tale, Journey to the West. You don the fur of the Destined One, a monkey warrior on a quest to retrieve 6 sacred relics embodying Sun Wukong's senses. But hold on to your tail. This isn't a leisurely stroll through ancient China. The narrative plunges you into a realm where myth and reality blur, challenging your perception and resolve at every twist and turn. Now, let's talk gameplay. A concoction so potent it's like sipping on a brew of pure adrenaline. Imagine the precision of a Souls-like game, but with a dash of mystic arts and a sprinkle of monkey mischief. Your combat repertoire isn't just about swinging a staff. It's about mastering perfectly timed dodges, parries, and unleashing devastating attacks that make you feel like the true Monkey King. And those transformations? They're not just for show. Morph into various creatures to outsmart enemies and navigate the sprawling landscapes. Each boss battle is a test of wit and reflexes, pushing you to adapt and evolve with every encounter. So, what's the secret ingredient that makes this game so addictive? It's the intoxicating blend of rich storytelling, challenging combat, and a world that's as beautiful as it is deadly. Each victory feels earned, each discovery a reward for your curiosity. Before you know it, hours have slipped away as you chase the next relic, the next challenge, the next piece of the puzzle. Black Myth. Wukong doesn't just invite you to play, it dares you to master it, making it a journey you won't want to end. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Step into the weathered boots of Geralt of Rivia, a monster-slaying, silver-haired legend navigating the war-torn lands of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. With his trusty sword strapped to his back and his sharp wit ever at the ready, Geralt embarks on a deeply personal quest to find Ciri, his adopted daughter and heir to an ancient prophecy. But the spectral nightmare known as the Wild Hunt is hot on her heels, and they won't stop until they consume her power for themselves. Along the way, Geralt encounters an unforgettable cast of characters, from sorceresses with tangled pasts to warlords with bloody ambitions, shaping the world around him with every choice he makes. What makes this game so ridiculously addictive? The open world of The Witcher 3 is a sprawling, living entity, packed with villages, ruined castles, dense forests, and treacherous swamps. Every corner holds secrets, contracts to hunt nightmarish creatures, morally gray dilemmas, and dynamic events that unfold depending on how you play. Combat is a satisfying blend of swordplay, alchemy, and magic, where knowing your enemy's weaknesses is just as important as swinging a blade. Whether you're tracking a griffin through the wilds, gambling away your coin in a round of Gwent, or simply taking in the breathtaking vistas, there's always something luring you in for just one more quest. The real magic? It's in how every choice ripples through the world, leading to consequences that feel both personal and unpredictable. Every conversation, every battle, every side quest feels like a chapter in a novel that you're helping write. Before you know it, the hours have melted away, and you're still chasing destiny through the lands of Temeria and Skellige, completely lost in one of the greatest RPGs ever crafted.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. I'm hearing the president's orders and...
Resident Evil 4 Remake. Step back into the nightmare as Leon S. Kennedy in the Resident Evil 4 Remake, where survival horror meets high-octane action. 6 years after the Raccoon City catastrophe, Leon, now a seasoned government agent, is thrust into a mission to rescue the US president's daughter, Ashley Graham, from a sinister cult in rural Spain. What starts as a straightforward extraction spirals into a harrowing ordeal, as Leon confronts villagers warped by a parasitic plague, uncovering a web of dark rituals and bioweapons that threaten global catastrophe. The over-the-shoulder perspective immerses you in claustrophobic encounters, demanding precision and strategy. Resource management is crucial. Every bullet counts, and crafting becomes a lifeline in the fight against relentless foes. The iconic attaché case returns, allowing meticulous organization of your arsenal, while the enigmatic merchant offers weapon upgrades and essential supplies, adding layers of strategy to your survival. Each environment is meticulously designed, from eerie villages to ominous castles, keeping you on edge with unpredictable threats. The AI of enemies has been enhanced, making adversaries more cunning and battles more intense. Coupled with stunning visuals and atmospheric sound design, the game pulls you into a world where danger lurks around every corner, compelling you to push forward, no matter how dire the circumstances. In essence, the Resident Evil 4 Remake revitalizes a classic, blending nostalgia with modern mechanics to create an experience that's both familiar and refreshingly new. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of survival horror, challenging players to confront their fears and outwit the terrors that await.
So, are you ready to seek your fortune?
Hang on, Nathan!
Where is the artifact?
Heads up!
Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Swing into the swashbuckling world of Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, where you step into the well-worn boots of Nathan Drake, the charming rogue we all wish we could be. After hanging up his treasure hunting hat, Nate settled into a mostly quiet life with his wife Elena. But when his long-lost brother Sam resurfaces with tales of pirate booty and peril, Nate's itch for adventure flares up like a bad case of poison ivy. Together, they embark on a globe-trotting escapade to uncover the secrets of the legendary pirate Henry Avery and his fabled riches. From bustling markets to uncharted islands, the narrative is a roller coaster of twists, turns, and the occasional leap of faith. Now, let's talk gameplay. A cocktail of heart-pounding action, brain-teasing puzzles, and exploration that would make Indiana Jones jealous. The combat is as smooth as Nate's one-liners, blending gunfights, stealth, and fisticuffs into a seamless dance of danger. The introduction of a grappling hook adds a new swing to traversal, letting you channel your inner Tarzan as you navigate lush jungles and ancient ruins. And those set pieces? They're the stuff of legend. Imagine escaping a crumbling building while trading bullets with baddies, or engaging in high-speed chases that leave your palms as sweaty as Nate's shirt. The characters are so well crafted that you can't help but invest in their journey, laughing at their banter and gasping at their near misses. The environments are rich with detail, begging to be explored and rewarding your curiosity with hidden treasures and lore. Each chapter feels like an episode of a thrilling TV series, compelling you to play just one more to see what happens next. Before you know it, hours have flown by, and you're left with the satisfying exhaustion of someone who's been on an epic adventure without ever leaving the couch. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Awaken from a century-long slumber to a world in ruins. The kingdom of Hyrule lies in devastation, with the malevolent calamity Ganon sealed within Hyrule Castle, threatening to break free and destroy everything. Guided by a mysterious voice, you must traverse the vast landscapes, regain your lost memories, and rally the spirits of fallen champions to aid Princess Zelda in sealing away the ancient evil once and for all. The gameplay is a masterclass in open-world design, offering unparalleled freedom and immersion. From the moment you step into Hyrule, you're free to explore its diverse regions, towering mountains, dense forests, arid deserts, and serene lakes, each teeming with secrets, puzzles, and challenges. The innovative physics engine encourages creative problem-solving, whether it's using metallic objects to conduct electricity or manipulating time to overcome obstacles. The possibilities are boundless. Combat is fluid and dynamic, allowing for a variety of playstyles, from stealthy takedowns to head-on clashes. The inclusion of survival elements, such as cooking and weather effects, adds depth to the experience, making every decision impactful. The game doesn't hold your hand. Instead, it rewards curiosity and experimentation. Stumbling upon a hidden shrine, uncovering a piece of forgotten lore, or devising a unique strategy to defeat a formidable foe provides a constant stream of satisfaction. The minimalist storytelling, conveyed through environmental cues and optional memories, allows you to piece together the narrative at your own pace, making the journey uniquely personal. This sense of agency, combined with the game's stunning art style and atmospheric soundtrack, creates an experience that is both relaxing and thrilling, compelling you to lose yourself in the world of Hyrule time and time again.
I wish things were different. Ellie! But they ain't.
The Last of Us 2. This is where you step into the shoes of Ellie, now 19 and grappling with the complexities of survival, love, and vengeance in a post-apocalyptic world. Set 5 years after the harrowing journey of the first game, Ellie and Joel have found a semblance of peace in Jackson, Wyoming. However, this fragile tranquility is shattered by a violent event, propelling Ellie into a relentless quest for retribution. As she ventures through the hauntingly beautiful yet perilous remnants of civilization, Ellie confronts the devastating physical and emotional repercussions of her actions, challenging her notions of right and wrong. The gameplay elevates the series' signature mechanics, offering a seamless blend of action, exploration, and stealth. Players navigate diverse environments, from overgrown urban landscapes to eerie forests, encountering both human adversaries and the terrifying infected. The introduction of new traversal abilities, such as jumping and going prone, adds layers of strategy, allowing for dynamic combat scenarios and stealth approaches. Resource management remains crucial. Scavenging for supplies to craft weapons and health kits is essential for survival. The AI has been significantly improved, with enemies exhibiting heightened awareness and coordination, making encounters more challenging and immersive. The story is interwoven with complex character development, presenting multiple perspectives that challenge players' moral judgments. The hauntingly atmospheric world, coupled with meticulous attention to detail, draws players into a visceral experience that lingers long after the credits roll. It's a journey that not only tests your survival skills, but also your emotional resilience, making it an unforgettable chapter in gaming history. Silent Hill 2 Remake. Step into the fog-drenched town of Silent Hill in the Silent Hill 2 Remake, where psychological horror intertwines with a haunting narrative that will keep you on the edge of your seat. You assume the role of James Sunderland, a grieving widower who receives a mysterious letter from his deceased wife Mary, beckoning him to their special place in Silent Hill. Driven by love and guilt, James ventures into the eerie town, confronting grotesque manifestations of his psyche and uncovering dark truths about his past. Along the way, he encounters enigmatic characters like Maria, who bears an uncanny resemblance to Mary, and the menacing Pyramid Head, a symbol of his torment. The narrative masterfully delves into themes of grief, punishment, and the human psyche, making each revelation more unsettling than the last. The gameplay has been meticulously overhauled to provide a modern yet faithful experience. Shifting from the original's fixed camera angles to an over-the-shoulder perspective, the remake enhances immersion and tension. The combat system has been revamped, offering more fluid and responsive controls, allowing players to engage or evade the nightmarish creatures that lurk in the shadows. Puzzles have been reimagined, blending classic challenges with new twists that require keen observation and critical thinking. The town of Silent Hill itself is more expansive, with previously inaccessible areas now open for exploration, each shrouded in dense fog and atmospheric dread. The visual and auditory enhancements, including re-recorded music by Akira Yamaoka, amplify the sense of unease, making every moment a test of courage.
Someone must extinguish thy flame.
They will fight.
Elden Ring. Venture into the enigmatic realm of the lands between in Elden Ring, where you, a tarnished warrior, rise from obscurity to seek the mantle of Elden Lord. Crafted by the visionary minds of Hidetaka Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin, this epic unfolds in a world fractured by the shattering of the Elden Ring, a powerful artifact that once maintained order. The demigods, now corrupted by the ring's fragments, vie for dominance, plunging the land into chaos. Your quest is to traverse this perilous landscape, reclaim the scattered great runes, and restore balance to the realm. The gameplay is a masterclass in action RPG mechanics, offering a vast open world teeming with secrets, formidable foes, and intricate lore. Combat is both challenging and rewarding, requiring precise timing, strategic thinking, and adaptability. With a plethora of weapons, spells, and abilities at your disposal, you can tailor your playstyle to your preferences. whether it be a nimble swordsman, a powerful sorcerer, or a resilient tank. The freedom to explore diverse environments, from haunting swamps to majestic castles, encourages curiosity and rewards exploration with hidden treasures and epic boss battles. The sense of discovery is ever present, with each area offering new challenges and lore to uncover. The dynamic day-night cycle and weather system add depth to the immersive experience, affecting both the world and its inhabitants. The interconnected world design ensures that every path you take feels purposeful, often leading to unexpected encounters or shortcuts. This rich lore and gameplay elements creates a compelling loop that keeps you engaged, as there's always something new to discover or a challenge to overcome, making it hard to put the controller down.
It's important to gradually take steps into the outside world.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. Strap on your climbing gear and join Lara Croft in Rise of the Tomb Raider, where she embarks on a thrilling expedition to uncover the secrets of immortality. Haunted by her father's mysterious death and his obsession with the legendary city of Kitej, Lara ventures into the frozen wilderness of Siberia. There, she confronts the shadowy organization known as Trinity, racing against them to locate the divine source, a relic believed to grant eternal life. As she delves deeper into the icy tombs and ancient ruins, Lara grapples with her own beliefs and the legacy her father left behind, all while battling the harsh elements and relentless foes. Lara's journey takes her through expansive environments, from snow-laden mountains to dense forests, each teeming with wildlife and hidden artifacts. The crafting system allows you to scavenge resources to create weapons, ammunition, and gear, enhancing your ability to tackle the diverse challenges ahead. Combat is dynamic, offering a mix of stealth and direct confrontation, with an arsenal ranging from silent bows to explosive firearms. The game also introduces intricate puzzle-filled tombs, rewarding those who dare to explore with ancient knowledge and valuable upgrades. The richly detailed world invites exploration, with every relic and document uncovering pieces of a larger narrative. The progression system keeps you engaged, as unlocking new skills and equipment opens up previously inaccessible areas, encouraging a loop of discovery and advancement. The combination of high-stakes action sequences, environmental puzzles, and the overarching mystery of Kitej creates an experience that keeps you glued to the screen, eager to unearth every secret the game has to offer. Monster Hunter World. You assume the role of a hunter venturing into the uncharted territories of the New World. As part of the Fifth Fleet, your mission is to assist the Research Commission in studying the vibrant ecosystem and its colossal inhabitants, particularly the enigmatic elder dragon, Zora Magdaros. Throughout this journey, you'll unravel the mysteries of these majestic creatures and their habitats, all while forging your own legend in this untamed land. Each region, from dense forests to arid wastelands, is meticulously designed, offering unique challenges and secrets. As a hunter, you can choose from 14 distinct weapon types, each providing a different combat style, from the swift dual blades to the mighty greatsword. Mastering your chosen weapon is key to taking down the game's diverse roster of monsters, each with its own behaviors and attack patterns. Engaging in these dynamic battles requires not only reflexes but also careful preparation, studying your prey, selecting appropriate gear, and utilizing the environment to your advantage. Defeating formidable monsters yields materials that can be used to craft and upgrade weapons and armor, enhancing your abilities and appearance. This constant sense of improvement drives you to tackle even more challenging foes, creating a satisfying cycle that keeps you coming back for more. The game also shines in its cooperative multiplayer mode, where teaming up with other hunters adds a layer of camaraderie and strategy, making each hunt a shared triumph. Its intricate ecosystems and compelling progression system ensure that once you start your journey as a hunter, it's hard to put down the controller, as there's always a new challenge lurking just beyond the horizon.
There's only those who live, those who die. And those who stand in my way.
Mad Max. Rev up your engines and dive into the chaotic wasteland of Mad Max, where survival hinges on grit, guile, and a killer ride. You become Max Rockatansky, the lone road warrior, stripped of his iconic interceptor by the ruthless warboys led by Scrotus. Left for dead in the unforgiving desert, Max teams up with Chumbucket, a quirky hunchbacked mechanic with a flair for the eccentric. Together, they embark on a quest to construct the magnum opus, the ultimate war machine, to reclaim Max's stolen legacy and wreak vengeance on those who wronged him. This journey thrusts you into a brutal world where every decision can mean life or death, and alliances are as treacherous as the sands beneath your feet. Behind the wheel of the customizable magnum opus, you'll engage in heart-pounding chases, ramming enemy convoys, and unleashing an arsenal of weapons, from harpoons to flamethrowers, that would make any wasteland warlord envious. On foot, Max proves he's not just about horsepower. The melee combat system lets you brawl with the best of them, employing a mix of bone-crunching punches, counters, and finishing moves that leave foes quaking. Scavenging is key. Every piece of scrap metal or drop of fuel you find feeds into upgrading your gear and vehicle, enhancing your chances against the marauding factions that litter the desolate landscape. The wasteland is vast and filled with secrets, abandoned camps, hidden treasures, and lore-rich relics that paint a picture of the world before it fell into ruin. Each skirmish and high-speed duel offers a rush of adrenaline, pushing you to refine your strategies and vehicle loadouts. The dynamic weather and day-night cycles add unpredictability to your adventures, ensuring no two journeys are the same. The relentless pursuit of building the ultimate death machine and asserting dominance over the savage territories keeps you glued to the screen, pedal to the metal, hungry for the next challenge that roars over the horizon. Fallout New Vegas. Strap on your Pip-Boy and step into the sun-scorched Mojave wasteland in Fallout New Vegas, where the line between right and wrong is as blurry as the desert horizon. You play as the Courier, a hardy soul left for dead after a shady ambush over a mysterious platinum chip. Surviving a bullet to the head, talk about a splitting headache, you're thrust into a high-stakes power struggle among the New California Republic, NCR, Caesar's Legion, and the enigmatic Mr. House, all vying for control of New Vegas and the lifeblood of the region, the Hoover Dam. Your choices will tip the scales, determining the fate of this post-apocalyptic paradise. Customize your character's skills and perks to suit your wasteland survival style, whether you're a smooth-talking diplomat, a sneaky saboteur, or a guns-blazing renegade. The Mojave is your radioactive oyster, brimming with factions to ally with, or double-cross, side quests that range from the bizarre to the profound, and a wild array of weapons to collect and modify. The game's reputation system ensures that your actions have consequences, making every decision feel impactful. So, what makes Fallout New Vegas so darn addictive? It's the freedom to carve out your own legend in a world that's as unpredictable as a two-headed gecko. The branching storylines and multiple endings mean that no two playthroughs are the same, keeping you coming back for more. The game's darkly comedic tone and memorable characters add layers of engagement, making even the most desolate corners of the wasteland worth exploring.
That's him!
Prototype. Dive headfirst into the chaotic streets of Manhattan in Prototype, where you embody Alex Mercer, a man with a serious case of amnesia and an even more serious set of shape-shifting abilities. Waking up in a morgue, talk about a rough morning, Alex discovers he's been transformed into a living weapon amidst a viral outbreak that's turning New Yorkers into monstrous mutations. With no memory of how he got there, Alex sets out on a quest for answers, slicing, dicing, and consuming anyone who stands in his way. As he uncovers the truth, he finds himself entangled in a web of conspiracy involving shady government agencies and a sinister virus known as Blacklight. The gameplay is a wild ride of over-the-top action and open-world exploration. Imagine sprinting up skyscrapers, gliding across cityscapes, and transforming your limbs into deadly weapons, all before breakfast. Alex's powers allow him to consume enemies, absorbing their memories and abilities, which adds a strategic layer to the mayhem. Whether you're opting for stealth by disguising yourself as a soldier, or going full-on Hulk smash with massive claws and tendrils, the game offers a smorgasbord of combat options. The city is your playground, filled with military forces, infected monstrosities, and plenty of collateral damage opportunities. The sense of progression as you evolve Alex's abilities keeps you hooked, always eager to test out your new powers on unsuspecting foes. The storyline, filled with intrigue and dark twists, propels you forward, making you genuinely invested in uncovering Alex's past. Plus, there's something undeniably satisfying about being the ultimate anti-hero, leaving a trail of destruction as you blaze through the city. Before you know it, hours have flown by, and you're still glued to the screen, hungry for more. Devil May Cry 5. Jump back into the demon-slaying action with Devil May Cry 5, where style meets substance in a symphony of swordplay and sass. Set several years after the events of Devil May Cry 4, the game reunites us with familiar faces, Nero and Dante, alongside a mysterious newcomer, V. The story kicks off as a colossal demonic tree, the Qliphothe, erupts in Redgrave City, spreading chaos and bloodshed. Nero, now operating his own demon hunting agency, teams up with the enigmatic V to confront the Demon King Urizen, whose roots, pun intended, are deeply entwined with the Qliphothe's emergence. As the plot unfolds, secrets about V's true identity and connections to the Sparta bloodline come to light, leading to a climactic showdown that tests familial bonds and the fate of humanity. The gameplay is a masterclass in high-octane hack-and-slash mechanics, offering 3 distinct playstyles through its trio of protagonists. Nero wields his trusty Red Queen sword and Blue Rose revolver, complemented by the new Devil Breaker, a series of interchangeable robotic arms, each with unique abilities, crafted by his partner in crime, Nico. Dante, the legendary Devil Hunter, brings his signature flair with a diverse arsenal, including the transforming motorcycle weapon, Cavaliere, and the fiery gauntlets, Balrog. His style-switching mechanic allows for fluid combat transitions, keeping encounters fresh and exhilarating. V introduces a novel approach, summoning demonic familiars, Griffin, Shadow, and Nightmare, to fight on his behalf, adding a strategic layer to the relentless action. The game rewards stylish play, encouraging players to string together elaborate combos while dodging and taunting foes to boost their style rank. The soundtrack adapts to your performance, amplifying the adrenaline-pumping experience as you ascend from a modest D rank to the coveted SSS status. Each mission is meticulously designed, offering a balance of intense battles, platforming challenges, and epic boss encounters that demand both skill and strategy. The story, while delightfully campy, is delivered with earnestness, drawing you into its world of demonic drama and charismatic characters. InFamouse Second Son. This next game takes you on an electrifying world of InFamouse Second Son, where you, as Delsin Rowe, discover that being a conduit, a person with extraordinary abilities, comes with its own set of challenges and thrills. Set in a meticulously recreated Seattle, 7 years after the events of InFamouse 2, the game plunges you into a society where conduits are labeled as bioterrorists and hunted by the oppressive Department of Unified Protection, DUP. After a chance encounter with an escaped conduit, Delsin absorbs his smoke-manipulating powers, setting off a chain reaction that leads him on a quest to dismantle the DUP and uncover the extent of his newfound abilities. Delsin's powers evolve as he encounters other conduits, allowing him to harness and switch between different abilities like smoke, neon, video, and concrete. Each power comes with its own unique set of combat moves and traversal mechanics, keeping the gameplay fresh and engaging. Whether you're zipping through the city as a streak of neon light or summoning digital demons to fight by your side, the game encourages creative approaches to both movement and combat. The parkour elements are seamlessly integrated, enabling Delsin to scale buildings and navigate the urban landscape with agility and style.
What is it that you are fighting for?
Asura's Wrath. In this game, you are Asura, one of the 8 Guardian Generals, demigods locked in an eternal battle against the Goma, monstrous beings threatening the world of Gaia. Betrayed by your fellow generals, framed for the Emperor's murder, and stripped of your power, you're cast into Naraka, Hell. After 12,000 years of torment, you return, fists clenched and fury unbound, to rescue your captive daughter, Mithra, and exact vengeance on those who wronged you. This odyssey of wrath and redemption unfolds across episodic chapters, each echoing the dramatic flair of anime storytelling. The gameplay is a kaleidoscope of genres, blending beat-em-up brawls, rail shooter sequences, and interactive cutscenes laden with quick-time events, QTEs. In close combat, unleash light and heavy attacks, counters and projectiles to pummel foes, all while managing your burst gauge, a meter that, once filled, triggers devastating attacks propelling the narrative forward. Rail shooter segments have you locking onto enemies and dodging incoming fire in high-speed pursuits. The QTEs keep you immersed during cinematic moments, ensuring your reflexes are as sharp as Asura's rage. This fusion of gameplay styles crafts an experience that's as much about participation as it is about spectacle. One moment, you're trading blows with planet-sized deities. The next, you're hurtling through space, fists first, into colossal adversaries. The game's episodic structure, complete with next episode previews, hooks you with cliffhangers and teases of the chaos to come. Each chapter escalates the stakes, drawing you deeper into Asura's unyielding quest for vengeance. The sheer audacity of its set pieces, combined with a narrative that marries melodrama with myth, ensures that once you tap into Asura's fury, stepping away is not an option.
At this moment, you are the only threat I see.
The world is tearing itself apart, but they say I can stop this.
Dragon Age Inquisition. Step into the tumultuous world of Thetis and Dragon Age Inquisition, where chaos reigns supreme, and it's up to you, the Inquisitor, to restore order. A cataclysmic explosion at a peace conference annihilates the leadership, leaving a massive tear in the sky known as the Breach, unleashing hordes of demons upon the land. Miraculously, you survive the blast, emerging with a mysterious mark on your hand capable of sealing these rifts. As rumors swirl of divine intervention, you're hailed as the Herald of Andraste. With the world teetering on the brink, you must rally allies, rebuild the ancient Inquisition, and confront the sinister force behind the chaos. Coryphaeus, an ancient darkspawn with godlike ambitions. The gameplay is a rich tapestry of action and strategy, offering a semi-open world brimming with diverse regions to explore, from lush forests to arid deserts. As the Inquisitor, you can choose from multiple races and classes, customizing your abilities to suit your playstyle. Combat is dynamic, allowing for real-time action or a tactical pause-and-play approach, catering to both adrenaline junkies and strategic masterminds. Building and managing your team of companions is crucial. Each character brings unique skills and personalities to the fray. Your decisions, both grand and minute, ripple through the narrative, influencing political alliances, character relationships, and the very fate of Thetis. The world feels alive, reacting to your choices in ways that encourage multiple playthroughs to experience all possible outcomes. The satisfaction of seeing your Inquisition grow from a ragtag band to a formidable force, capable of influencing the world's destiny, is immensely rewarding. Balatro. Developed by the enigmatic solo developer Local Thump and published by Playstack, Balatro hit the gaming scene in 2024, quickly captivating players across platforms like Windows, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. Its unique fusion of classic card gameplay with modern roguelike mechanics has made it a standout title in the indie game landscape. In Balatro, each playthrough is a high-stakes journey where you aim to conquer a series of rounds, aptly named antes. Each ante comprises 3 escalating challenges: the small blind, big blind, and the formidable boss blind. Your mission? Craft poker hands to amass points, meeting or surpassing the target scores set by each blind. Victory in these rounds isn't just about luck, it's about strategic deck enhancement. Between blinds, you can bolster your deck by purchasing Joker cards, each imbued with unique passive effects that can turn the tide in your favor. While you have the option to skip small and big blinds, sometimes a savvy move, the boss blind is a mandatory showdown, each presenting distinct challenges that test your strategic mettle. Every run offers a fresh deck and new obstacles, ensuring that no 2 playthroughs are alike. This constant variability keeps you coming back, eager to refine your strategy and push further. The game's design cleverly taps into the thrill of gambling, minus the real-world risks, creating a feedback loop that's hard to resist. As noted by critics, Balatro ingeniously combines poker with math to create an engaging and infinitely replayable game, making it a must-try for fans of deck-building games. If you made it this far without reinstalling at least one of these, you've got willpower of steel. But let's be honest, one of these games just entered your backlog, or your cart. Whether it's thrilling combat, immersive stories, or endless exploration, these titles keep us hooked for all the right reasons. Gaming addiction? Maybe. But totally worth it. Let us know in the comments. Which game stole the most hours of your life? And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because we've got more can't-miss gaming content coming your way.
you're right about your old lady, Deke. Gotta ask you something. What does it matter if everyone else is dead?